Hello, I'm back. We're doing another episode. In the last one, I died and I lost everything, and it sucked. It sucked really bad. But now we're coming back with a vengeance. We're going back to that cave. I went back like after the recording and tried to find my stuff, and I found where I was, but all my stuff despawned. So just gotta keep trucking on. Oh, that's where I am, I guess. Okay, let's go back home. Because last time I died, and then after that happened, I tried to like go back after I ended the recording. I tried to go back and find my stuff, but I couldn't. That's gonna be episode 2, and I don't know. And recording a video where you die kind of sucks. Like, it's boring, but like I said, this is a chill, casual playthrough. You don't have to watch it. Just kidding. Please watch it. I'm desperate for views. I'm gonna clickbait so hard. I'm gonna put so many red arrows. But yeah, I died. But this time, we're gonna mine again. We're gonna find diamonds, and I'm gonna take the best screenshot ever. I'm gonna clickbait the shit out of it. Yeah. I don't even have anything. They're basically starting off from scratch. Let's get wood, tools, and get some iron. As soon as we get iron, we're making armor. We're like, shit, we might need food. Here, little zombie. Whatever. Okay. Starting off this let's play right. In this episode, I was planning on the way I had it set up as well. I was gonna go mining, and I was gonna build the base. But I might try to combine that in this one. I might start the beginning of the base, and then we'll go from there. It was funny too, because like last year, I was so happy. I was like, I'm gonna record. It's gonna be awesome. I have some energy. I had turkey burgers and eggs and some oatmeal. But this time, we're gonna do it right. Like I said, I'm gonna give you good content. Okay, got some wood. Get it. And we're going back to that cave. I did not learn my lesson. We're gonna dominate it this time. And there was like, it was crazy too, because it was like huge. Like there's so much more I didn't explore. That's why I kept getting lost. Alright, let's do this. Let's do a sword. Let's only have wood. Let's make a sword. Yeah, but I just wanted to make another recording. Finish it off. I don't know, I'm less enthusiastic about this one because like I died. And it honestly sucks to lose all your stuff because then you have to start all over again. But that's okay. Like I said, what doesn't kill you makes you, well, it did kill me. I was gonna say it doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but it did kill me. And it made me weaker. That phase doesn't apply here. And I made another sword. What am I doing? Okay, get together. Okay. The basics, the stone tools, bam. Let's get some wood and get a bunch of wood, and we're heading back down there. Food is like the biggest problem though. I don't have enough food. I kept like running out of things. This tree we're chopping down. Might as well finish it off. What was I talking about? What do I have to say? I was talking about like old creepypastas, old internet horror. I really like that kind of vibe, that aesthetic. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like I really think I think digital horror is cool. I think ARGs are cool too, which is like alternate reality game, I think. And there's like a lot of those for Minecraft. They're pretty sick. There's one I see like shorts of a lot, and it's what is it? It's like a wood dimension, and it's always like some guy running from like these, they're like mannequins that like when you look away, they follow you. But I love the way it looks, and like there's so much fog and it's just like this wood hellscape, and he just like gets away. I really like stuff like that. Maybe I'll do something like that. I really do want to haul out like a big area. Build I'll build like something like some liminal space. Yeah. Bam. Some wood. We're going back to that cave. We're gonna dominate. Yeah, today I was like after, I was pissed, so I just went to go like work out, right? And just to like get rid of that energy. I was fucking mad. I was really mad that I lost everything. It honestly sucks when you lose everything and then you're like, oh, I'll have to start over again. And but then I injured my lower back. I was overhead pressing, and I was like, man, my shoulder's hurting. And you know how that goes. Your shoulder hurts, you have pain in something, you keep going, and then you injure yourself because you think you could just keep going through it. And no, that's a lie. Don't ignore the pain. Something hurts, stop right away. I pulled some muscle in like my upper back. Luckily I just stopped after that. And then I hopped in the shower and then chilled, and then yeah, recording another episode in the same day. Because I'm gonna keep that other recording I did. I really liked it. And like I said, I think I was like had good commentary in that when I was talking. I was like trying to keep engaged, talking about different topics. I don't know, it's kind of hard to just continuously talk with you, especially to yourself, but I don't know. My whole thing is like, it's not too hard, but it's like, sometimes you run out of things to say. I don't know, because like, you ever like, sometimes I lay in bed, and like, I just have like a bunch, like, not like negative thoughts, but just like a bunch of random thoughts about stuff, and I was like, this is kind of good, because I have all these thoughts, and you just like speak them out, instead of thinking about them in your head, you just like say them out loud. And that's how you do commentary. That's how you talk about stuff. Although, like I said, I really want to do longer form content. I have to write a script. Like, I tried writing a script for my intro, but it just, like, when I read it out, it just seemed, like, really robotic and not organic at all. And I want to try and avoid that. But I think, like, as time goes on, you get better with that. And I think the more you just, like, talk out loud, you get used to it, just talking to yourself. Okay, well, I'm making some food. That's what we're gonna do. Make some food, and then we're gonna head back into the cave. Let's clear out my inventory. Yeah, and then the last one to go back, I took this golden apple and I cooked all the potatoes I had. So we'll get more of those. There's tons of villages around here. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna mine, and I don't think I'm gonna get too cocky. Or I don't know if I was even getting cocky. It was just literally just an accident. I was standing on top of a piece of coal and it fell through the floor. But that's all good. We're gonna return with a vengeance, and we're gonna win. What else could I be doing? I'm probably just killing more animals. I'm gonna take a bunch of raw food with me. That food in the cave. And when I was exploring down there, I did find like another vein of diamonds. I just didn't have a pick or anything because like I said, I was trying to find my stuff. And once I got to the spot I died, like, I even watched the footage just to see where I died, and I got to the spot where I died. And I just looked at it. I just looked at it, and I said nothing. Felt nothing. It was just funny too, because right in the recording, I stood in the same spot where I died. At the same exact spot as in the recording. Alright. Let's do this. I'm just gonna actually, I'm just gonna go. I'm running around. Go. Just take the food and stuff and go. Like I said, I don't know, I really might make these longer, and I think I might reduce the editing. It's like, there's a lot I want to do with it, but I think if I make kind of like more edited shorter videos, like about 10 to like 20 minutes, and then these, they could just be like kind of laid back. I don't know, I was talking about in the other one, editing is just kind of hard. There's like cool stuff you could do with it though. Like, I always was like, I thought motion tracking is hard. It's not really that hard, but it's really like time consuming. You ever see those videos, like you put an image over something, just have it like follow it. There's like the Minecraft ones where they put like people in Minecraft, like fucking Jesse and Walter from Breaking Bad. I really enjoy those. And I was doing something like that in like the first one. I put the Forever Alone face, which I don't even know if people know what that is anymore. But I thought it was funny because the first episode there's like a pig following me, and I just totally ignored it. Wanted like the potatoes and carrots. I feel like there's a good opportunity just to put something there, but I could have like said something. I could have acknowledged the poor little guy. He just wanted a potato. But look at these guys. They have tusks. It's got a ton of food. Oh, the cows. This looks so cool. And I like variants of stuff like in games. Especially open world games, like different variants for different biomes. I think it looks so cool. Gives everything a lot of personality. And it's like, I don't know if it's like that hard to do because it's just like different textures. Can't believe they didn't do it sooner. I have another world in like Java. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just, I like to start worlds and I get like the 2-week Minecraft phase where like you start a world and you just play it for a little bit and then you get tired of it. But I have, what is that mod called? The one that adds like more animations and it makes them like blink and stuff. I like that too. I think this game's the best, like with simplicity. I think keeping it simple. And then it just allows you to create. Let's get in. Did you just see that? I just saw that grow in front of my eyes. That was fucking crazy. Whoa. Yeah, like that's cool. Scary. Get one more pig. Damn, there's a lot of animals around here. This version too, like, I don't know, I see videos, I saw this guy play the 3DS one and he just beat it, like he went to the end dragon, killed him and stuff. And like you compare the two, because like both those consoles came out around the same time, the 3DS and the PS Vita. Well, Minecraft can only run on the new 3DS, but like you just compare the power of each of them and it's like night and day. And this is overclocked, like I guess that could like you could take that into consideration. But even then, it's crazy how powerful this thing is. If you ever watch videos on that version, like it just feels empty and like desolate. Is this the way? I found it and then I lost it again. I don't think this is it. I think it was that other one over there actually. Because I was watching the recording route, I even retraced my steps. I fell into that one area with like water as a cave. I found another one, which I think it's over here. I think it's this one. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, man. What we doing, boy? I'm about to take this elbozo. Bozo. Ooh. That too I like about this game. You just spam click. Kill stuff. I don't know, it's not this. It's the one after this one. We're going back in. No armor, no anything. We're raw dogging it. I want to get a bird too. It was cool. I was playing the game on my other world. There's like a jungle just like wandering around, and I heard like a witch noise. I was like, "What is that? Is there a witch around?" And then I finally found it was just a parrot making that noise. I did not know they could do that. I know they can make like mob noises. But that was kind of cool. That's a cool little feature. Makes you shit your pants though, because I'm pretty sure they could do other ones too. Imagine just like building something, you hear a creeper in your house. Yeah. Bam. This up. Look at that crafting menu. I like this crafting menu too. I think it's really like intuitive. Because Java has the one that's kind of like this. I don't know, I don't like it as much. I think this was specifically built for console. I don't think it would do well like on PC. I think with PC you have a mouse that you can just move really fast and like scroll around. If that makes sense. And the first one I'm like hating on the new one, but I mean it's not that bad. Modern Minecraft really isn't that bad. I just feel like, I don't know, I saw, what the hell is it? They have like the reveal trailers and it's for like the sulfur cube. I was like, I don't know, that just looks kind of boring. Like, what does it add? You could like put a block in it. Maybe it has like some secret feature. But I really thought they were gonna do like an end update. I think that'd be cool, because the last one we got was cool because it added the ships and then the, I don't know if they have a name, but like the little towers that are in there. The elytra, that shit's awesome. Flying around is so useful, especially when you like build something. Then it's like too good, because then you just get like so used to it. Like a lot of the time when I would build like mob spawners and stuff in my other world, I just get too comfortable like flying up there, and I'd get rid of like the tower leading up to it. And then like you'll die, and you lose your elytra, like you just get one. And then you're just like, well, oh, I think this is it. And you're like, well, I gotta go hunt for another one. And you gotta build in the end, and it's so scary because you guys feel like you're gonna fall. Okay, new area. Let's get it. Get this iron. You're not taking an L in this one. Put that on my soul. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna eat some after this too. I'm kind of hungry because like in that last recording, I had breakfast, and then it was a couple hours after that, and I'm probably gonna drink a smoothie. I've been doing a lot of smoothies lately. They're pretty good. I just get like a bag of mixed fruit with like strawberries, blueberries, and mango in it. And there's a lot of vitamin C too, so like they're good if you want to like de-bloat. And then what else good for that is like turmeric. Like if you eat like if you eat like fast food and you feel like bloated, like just a bunch of gas, take some turmeric. I take it in pill form, and then it also has like, what's it called? The black pepper extract. I don't know what that does, but hopefully it's good. Probably something good for you. Oh yeah, look at all this iron you missed. You know, it's kind of funny too, is I was just like running around, because I don't know, when I play Minecraft, I just get really excited. I'm just like, oh, like I just like running around. I like to do stuff like as quick as possible, but I do need to slow down for this one. Like I said in my other one, I usually just like to speedrun the game, kill the dragon, get my elytra, and then just go from there. Let's slow down, let's relax. Casual. You know, listen to this while you're going to bed. Having sweet dreams. Or having horrible nightmares about your greatest fear. Which is, I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know if, leave a comment on your greatest fear. What terrifies you the most? Leave that in the comments. Speak it into existence. Yeah, this is like the same area. Look how huge this cave is. This is crazy. Let's see. I don't want to get a... Okay, I want to grab as much stuff as possible, honestly. I really hate mining. I don't even know in this version if you could build an iron farm. If I could, I think I'll do that instead of having villagers to trade with. They're not that useful in this version, unless you get like a librarian with mending, but like, you just have to breed into it eventually, I think. I think it's like breeding is different in this one. There's no workstations, and I think if you just have 2 librarians, you breed them, and maybe they'll make a baby librarian, or I don't know if it's random. I never used villagers too much in this one. But like in the Java one, just like everyone else, I always build a trading hall. Maybe I could do that. I don't think I'd do that in this one. I don't think there's a point. They're not as OP in this version. The OP thing in this version is fishing. You can make like an automatic fish farm. So like if I really want to just get mending, that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't know that until I watched this other guy. I watched another person that plays the Vita version. There's like there's not that many, which is kind of surprising. Well, like that do it to this day, like do it now. There was a lot when it came out, but those are like from like what, 13, 14 years ago. But I thought I'd have more, because like you always see people playing the Xbox 360 version. Like I see a lot of those videos where they do like the 4 hours no commentary. Okay, it's time. Okay, did I have a crafting table? Alright, let's smelt some iron. But I see those videos where it's just them playing it and not talking. And they get a lot of views, and I guess it's like kind of cozy. I just also feel like there's no personality, you know? It's usually why I like to watch the Minecraft videos, because like, or like picked certain people to watch. Like back then, like in like 2012, 2011. I also liked it too though, because there was like a sense of community, because they'd always play, like they were always in each other's videos. Like I don't know if you guys would ever watch Cops and Robbers. I remember that map. I always wanted to play this kid, I was so jealous. But there was always like, who was it? Sky does Minecraft. I don't know if you remember Deadlocks. I don't even know if I don't think he makes videos. I think I saw like a month ago, he made a video like coming back and it was like weird. I guess he disappeared. And I sometimes wonder why, I'm like, why? But I just remember they'd always be in each other's videos, all those kinds of people. And they became evil. I remember if Bashverse was in one. If you know who that is. That guy's like a psycho. But I think he's like a garbage man now. I don't know, I think he has like an actual job. He stopped being a YouTuber. Which is probably like the best for your mental health. Imagine being like a huge YouTuber like that. It just probably fun if they like feel like a lot of pressure. I don't get from what it's like. You just play video games for a living. It sounds like the chillest job ever. I think like having an audience too is kind of hard, but like it always comes out that they're like pedophiles. They're trying to fuck kids. And it's like, how hard is it not to do that? How hard is it not just like play Minecraft and that's it? Let's see how much iron we got. 10. All right, let's get it. The pickaxe. Sword. Which is in here. Okay, we're definitely gonna make a chest plate. And we're gonna make some armor. We are not dying again. And a bucket, and I'm getting some water. It's funny how too like strats have evolved in Minecraft. Like I remember when people like first played, they just like go in the caves, right? It's like it was don't dig straight down, which I didn't follow that rule, and then I died. But it evolved like the water bucket strats. What? Yeah, I'm recording. Sorry about that. That was my brother. He was gonna ask me something. I wanted to like I don't know, maybe I'll do horror games. I found some really good ones. I found this one guy. I think it's called Home. It's like an analog horror thing. It's like a really short game. I really like small creators like that just make stuff. Like I think it's cool when people create. And I feel like too, you don't have to like always make something that's like the best, you know? I think you just have to put it out there. And that kind of helps. I think people are always like worried about making a masterpiece, which is kind of how I was when I made my first video on here. I was like, oh, I need to do all this, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, I haven't even recorded it yet. I should just record it first and then just go from there. Like I said, stuff doesn't have to be perfect. I think it's just about getting it out there first. And then like the more you do it, the better you'll get. Like right now I want to learn Blender. I was trying to learn Blender. And it's kind of cool. Like I was following this tutorial, and the tutorial was make like an island. Like you make a cube island, but you make like all the trees, the flowers, just like all the assets that you put on like an island, right? Whatever you think of an island. And it was kind of cool. That, like you could just create something, and I like creating things digitally too. I think like doing stuff by hand is fun. It's just kind of hard sometimes because like materials cost, you know. But I feel like it's also more rewarding when you do something in real life. You could have like a physical copy of something. But I always see those people that do like 3D prints of stuff, like they make little figurines. I think that would be cool. I don't know, it just feels like slop too, you know what I mean? They just take like someone else's model and then just like print it out. Or there's like people that turn stuff into other stuff, like create something new. Like this guy I watch, he paints Pokemon. He gets like Pokemon toys that he had as a kid, and he like paints them, like repaints them to be the shiny versions. I really like that. I think that's cool. I think it's like a good idea for content too, because like so many Pokemon. Okay, let's see here. Let's. Speaking of Pokemon, I loved Pokemon as a kid. Oh my god. I don't think I was like the biggest fan ever, but I had the cards. I remember that was a big deal. I remember we'd always go to school and like in the morning, be like, look what I got. And this one be like, look what I got. And we didn't even know how to like play it. And we played in the most simple way, which I think there's like I don't know. I remember it always come with like a, what's it called? There was like a way, the specific way to play, and you could look up the directions online or whatever. We just play it like simple. You'd have types, and we just be like, this does this much damage, and does this many points, and we just like lay them out. We do like 5v5, and whoever had like the strongest card pretty much just would like wipe everyone out every time. Oh man, but I remember I was so jealous. This one kid had a Zekrom, and that's like the Thunder Pokemon. One of my favorites. From Pokemon White 2, I think that's what it was. Anyways, I remember he had a Zekrom EX, and that's like a... he had a full art card, so like the whole card was art, right? There wasn't like the little border thing with like the art in it. I was so jealous. I wanted that card so bad. I remember I dueled him, and I had this one card, and it was like a Pichu. Like a Pichu card, which is like the pre-evolution of Pikachu. And it had this ability where it could like summon cards. And it was super broken, but like I said, we would play it wrong, so I don't think it's supposed to be used like that. You could summon any first evolution Pokemon, so technically you could spawn like legendaries, right? You could just get a legendary from your deck. And I'd play against him and I'd beat him, and I'd be like, now you gotta give me the card, and he'd say no. Bro, that shit would piss me off so much. I wanted that card so bad, it was so cool. You kind of grew out of it. And I played the games too, like I said. My favorite game was I think I had White 2 for the DS. And I played Diamond. I played X. What? I didn't play Sun and Moon. I played them on an emulator once, but I didn't finish them because I don't know. Kind of like, Pokemon is a lot of grinding. And when you're a kid, like, you're like, oh, this is awesome. Like, you're kind of like cool with it. But, like, when you get older and you don't have time, like, dude, I just want to get this over with. That's what I found too, like, games become less enjoyable as you get older. Not because, like, I don't think they're bad, or, like, just because they take up so much time. Like, really grindy games. Like, when I was a kid, what would I play that was, like, had a lot of grinding in it? Like, a lot of RPGs. Like, I would say once Fallout. I really liked the Fallout series. Like, my first game was Fallout 3. And, personally, I think that's the best one. People like New Vegas. New Vegas is really good. I'm kind of biased. I love Fallout 3. I love the style. I love the story. I love how, is it Liam Neeson? Liam Neeson's your dad. Gotta go find him. But just like that game, any RPG like that, dude, you need to pour some time into it if you want to have like a good build, or you just want to get like super OP and have fun. And you could like have fun, I guess, like with bombs, or I don't know, or like underleveled shit, but I like all the cool stuff that you could use like as you level up. Like I said, your time as you get older is just really valuable. When you're a kid, like, it feels like you just have infinite time. As you get older, you're like, man, I need to do something. Or like, I don't want to waste my time playing games when there's like other stuff I could be doing. And this is like exempt because this is a series I want to make. I said just an hour, maybe more. Okay. Look at that guy. Look at that guy waiting for me. That's crazy. I juked his ass so hard he was still looking up when I turned around. Okay. Well, let's just think of this logically. Yeah, I left the crafting table. That's fine. This down. Put this down. Okay, throw this in there. Throw this in there. We're gonna make a bucket. We're gonna make the rest of our armor. They really don't want a repeat of last time. It kind of sucked too because I lost like 7 diamonds. In this game, I like to get as, like I said, I like to get as OP as possible really quickly. I want to build too because I feel like that's more interesting. Just like visually, just like instead of like just looking at these caves. You have like a cool base to run around. Or, like, do you remember as a kid and you would just like hang out with your friends and it was really late and you'd have that one friend, you talk to him and you just play Minecraft, you'd have like deep conversations and like you would just run around the world, you weren't even like playing the game. I want to have that kind of vibe. And I think like a mega base would be sick. Yes. But like I saw a guy today, he did like a world tour of his Xbox 360 world and he had like a city and it was like instant survival. I was like, that's crazy. Like, it's just impressive that people could like just create this just out of their head. But then you also see people that make like crazy shit, like using Lightmatica, which is like a mod where you could like put an outline of what you want to create, which is kind of cool. But it's like if you're a normal person, you're like, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna put all that effort in. Maybe you do. I know a lot of people that just like create. I think that's cool. Let's just do it for fun, just for yourself. But I was on Twitter. Twitter's like a cesspool, right? Whatever. But it had what was it? It was like I follow people that like build and come on, give me a water source. I follow people that just like build and post them and like they post their stuff with shaders. I think it's so really cool. There's so many like pretty things you can make now with like the decorative blocks. I also think, like I said, there's a vibe to this version. Uh-oh. I lost my furnace. Nope. Oh wait, this is the old one, right? Nah. Okay. Let's sort out my inventory a little bit. What don't I want? I don't want this. I don't want this. I want this. I want this. Oh, you know what people do that much makes it super easy? This. Here we go. So I can get 4 stacks of iron in there. Wood. I don't need gray wool. That's scaring me. And zombies. I hope I find like a spawner. That's perfect content. And then, you know, it'd be sick to like, as like a beacon, like to find where it is. Because I don't think it's going to be by my, if it's by my house, that's cool. But it's just like in the world. Building like a giant statue of like the mob. Like building like a giant zombie. Or like a giant skeleton. Would be pretty tight. What do I still need? A helmet. I don't think I need all my stone stuff anymore either. Like, I don't need this. I have 2 stone swords. I don't need these. Gold will do like 3 stacks of gold. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, it's right here. Torches here. The first one too, there was a ravine. I think we'll go check that out. Oh, we're good. We're not gonna die. Have water. You know what? Let's do this. Put this on hand. A bit close. Look, now I'm like cautious. Yeah, this is where I was first. Just find somewhere I haven't been. Oh, Minecraft's cool. But I don't know. Just rambling a lot. Let's see. What was I talking about? Being an adult. Games aren't as fun. I think games aren't as fun too, is because like they're too good. Like if you think back to when you were a kid and you'd play games, like I had a PS2. Like the console, so my mom says I had Xbox 360 and that was like the one I'd play on online and I played Black Ops 2 and I love those games. But my grandparents, I had like a PS2 and I played stuff on there and like I think like, you know, the Xbox 360 had it had better graphics, right? It was like the newer console. But like when you're a kid, you don't really care about that. You don't really care about graphics. You kind of just care about like playing the game. I also think your taste is not like you're just a kid, so you don't care. You're just like, I like Crash Bandicoot. He's spinning around. That was my favorite game on the PS2. I had a Crash Bandicoot. Which one was it? I don't think it was Wrath of Cortex, or was it? I think it was Wrath of Cortex for the PS2. And I played that game a lot. And it's funny. It's funny too. Like when you're a kid, I would just enjoy games, but I never beat them. Like, I also had Jack and Daxter for the PS2, and I love that game. Like, I love that game. It was awesome. But I never beat it. I never beat it. That's how far did I get? I think on that, on the PS2, I got to... There's like the second area, so you have to get this hover bike to get past this lava area in the beginning to get to the next area. And I think I got that. Then I don't think I beat the boss on there, but then I went back, and there's a version for the PS Vita, and I went back and I beat it. I hear it's kind of rough because like they don't really optimize it, but there's like mods. There's like this thing called Vita graphics. You could like turn down the frame rate, and you know what's crazy is like it could run 30 FPS just fine, and it's a handheld, so you don't really notice. But they have it set to 60, so you're like what's the point of this? It just runs bad. You know, I think too, like games that are more stylized stick with you. I think now everything's like hyper realistic. It's not bad. There's some games that look really good. But I think games like now are like more about visuals and like trying to like make it like a movie than it is like gameplay. And I really try to think like what's a modern game that I played that I really enjoyed recently. The only one that I really played recently and enjoyed was Resident Evil Requiem. I'm still playing that. That game's awesome. I love old Leon. I love how like over the top it is. Like there's a part where you get a motorcycle. This is kind of spoilers, but whatever. Play it or don't play it. Leon he goes back to Raccoon City, right? And he's like this grizzled like 50-year-old man, but he's still handsome. And you have to get C4 to blow open a gate. And you have to ride this like bike with this motorcycle, and it's literally like he has like this chase, and this guy shooting him with an RPG, and he literally like rides up a building. It's so sick. One thing too, like about Resident Evil is the first one I played was 4. My friend got me into 4, and I just fell in love with the game. I fell in love with Leon, and then I played. What did I play after that? I tried to play 7. I was bored with 7, but then 8 came out, and I really loved 8. But I was just on the meme train because they had the giant vampire lady with the big titties, and I thought it was funny and kind of horny. But I played that one, and I fell in love with Ethan. Like at first, I kind of hated him because he wasn't like an action hero like my boy Leon. He was just like a normal guy, but I came to respect him. He just wanted his daughter back. He risked his life. Died, but he killed Mother Miranda, evil witch. And then let's see, what did I play? I was playing 1. I tried playing 1. That game's just frustrating because it's old and hard. It was the remake, not the PlayStation 1 version. And I think I got to, where am I in that game? Can't even remember. It's been a long time since I've played it. Yeah, but I'm just like rehashing. I'm in the same area. Anyways, I played that one. I played 4 Remake, which was cool, but it got rid of some stuff like the giant, like there's a part where you go into a castle and it's ran by like this Napoleon like French midget guy, and then he has like a giant doll that chases after you and like destroys the castle, and it's just very over the top and goofy, right? If you ever played that game, and they don't have that in the remake. The remake's more like serious. The remake, like, it got rid of Leon's one-liners, which is like, that's what made him. Like, Leon would say dumb shit, and it was awesome. And they brought him back in Requiem, which I really liked. Let's see, I played 8, and then I played 7 again. I'm right at the end, I think. We go on the boat, the ship. We find that little girl, and then she, like, turns into, like, the black ooze or whatever. Then you fight like the tree guy. Maybe I did finish it. I really don't remember. That one's okay. I don't really like what they did to my boy Chris. They made him gross. And after that one, I played 5 with my friend. And that game is just like balls to the walls crazy. But I like it because I like Chris. I like Buff Chris. I like when he punches the bull. That shit's so badass. And Wesker's like a really good villain. Oh wait, I played the second one. I played the Resident Evil 2 remake before I played 4. Or I tried playing 4 before that, but I wasn't into it, but the remake got me into it. I liked Leon. That's when he was like a baby. He's like, I was just a rookie cop. It was my first day. How do I get out of here? Oh no, well, I'm gonna die. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm just messing around. It's funny too having 2 episodes back to back, but I thought I should because I just died in the last one. You know what I mean? I didn't really make any progress. But I thought like my commentary, I don't think my commentary is anything like amazing, but I say it is hard to just continuously talk and like just keep things going. He's like, what do I talk about? Like I have another friend, he was in the first one, I've mentioned him. His name's Boogie. And we're talking about that, like, it's just kind of like hard. You're like, what do I talk about? I don't know. I just talk about stuff that I like, stuff that I find interesting, or something I'm doing, or just like anything. You could literally just talk about anything. You know, it's your channel. Especially like if you're not doing like a specifically targeted video, it's kind of hard, like on a topic. I also think like, I don't know, just be chill. Like you're just playing Minecraft. I don't think you have to say anything profound or life changing. Okay, this is new. Like, look at this. This cave's huge. This is insane. My arms again. Let me change how I'm sitting. Try not to. I have a wire plugged in for your audio, and I'm trying not to mess with that. Because like before I got my modded Vita, I had one before, right? And that was like the first one I got. Let's see, how do I tell this? I got a Vita before the one I have now, and I had it modded. And I knew you could like record videos on it, but I really never had like interest in that. I did try it with OBS, but like I couldn't get the sound, and I wasn't like looking and like wanted to look into like how you get that working. But you have to use like an audio jack. You have to use a male-to-male audio jack, plug into your PC, and then it works like that. But I remember I would use OBS to like play Game Boy games on my PC, and I would like make them full screen. That was kind of cool to do. Where was I going with the story? Okay, oh yeah, it's just about like how you have to do all this stuff for the audio. It's kind of cool, like I said, it's kind of cool learning something new. Learning how to do new stuff. Even if you're like bad at it, it's just like fun. Like trying it out. And if you really want to, you can just put more time into it and get good at it. Like that's how I feel about video editing. I think I said in the other one, I want to learn After Effects. Do cool stuff in there. And I wanted to do something where I would put like, oh, in this video, like they kind of do, it's like the clickbaity thing where you put like a clip in the beginning and make you look like crazy. I was like, I don't know, that's not really what the series is, or I want it to be. Really want it to be chilled and laid back. And just for me to practice my editing skills a little bit and just talk and not have to like make it casual and low stakes. And hopefully find some people that are like-minded and enjoy kind of stuff like this. And eventually I want to take like fan requests for builds, and I eventually want to have people on, you know, and have them build stuff, because I think that'd be cool to have someone like come on and talk with, or just have them on for like an hour, have them build something, and then just like that's it. Have guests. It's like this version's kind of obscure. Like I know the Vita community is huge, but I think if you're a normal person, I don't think you'd have like interest in this like I do. You gotta think about that too. I don't think a lot of people like why would you care? Like a lot of people don't care about old stuff like this. But I like retro and old stuff like this. I think it's cool. I kind of like the Vita, like specifically is because its design. Because it was made at a time when people... It was made at a time when like phones and mobile consoles were like competing. Like if you ever had a DS or anything like that, if you remember, like it had a camera on it. And if you think to like the Switch now, the Switch is just like a console, right? It doesn't have any like features like that. But like the DS and stuff, they come with like extra features. Like you had flip a clip, you had like picto chat, you had the one where you could make music, like sounds. It was like the little bird. And like consoles and or handhelds specifically don't come with that stuff anymore. They don't come with like those extra features. And the reason I like the Vita is because it was competing with phones at the time. So it has a camera, it has a speaker. You can use it to listen to music. It just has like everything you could do with a modern phone it had, which I don't think they would ever do anything like that again, because like I said, a phone could just do all this stuff. But it's just kind of cool because it makes the technology feel more how would I say this, like not like more useful or interesting. But then phones just dominate everything, so they don't do that anymore. They don't have like cool little features like that. I remember the DS had like that, I think it's called Flip a Clip. And you could make animations, and I was like, this is sick. They're just like simple ones, but I remember I had one I tried to make as a kid. Or I have it. I don't know if I don't even have that DS anymore. Maybe it's at my grandparents somewhere, but it was like, I want to make an animation because like I thought that was so cool. And if you remember, it came with like preloaded ones you could see. And there was like, I think it was like a clown or something falling, or it was doing like a flip and it falls and goes, it makes a funny noise. I was like, that's sick. I want to do something like that. So I made one of like an egg falling and like a bird coming out, or like a creature, like a dinosaur, something like that. And I just remember it was so bad, but I thought it's so cool that I can make animations. I think it was like sitting on a ledge and then it falls off and falls down. I put like speed lines and then it would like crack on the ground and then the little creature popped out. I don't think there's anything special. I'm talking bad. Like everything was like off key. Oh, my headset's dying. Yeah, I need to charge this thing. My worst fear too when like stuff starts dying. Cause I think my Vita is gonna die too. I think it's at 40%. Might have to make this one quick. Man, but I want to find some diamonds. I remember I saw some. I really don't want this one to be for naught, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. The goal for this episode is to find diamonds and then we're leaving. And the iron amount, whatever, we'll find more iron. I really just want to get that base started. And we'll start a mine. And we'll do like a fishery. And we'll do, I don't know if we'll do pens for animals. I think we'll do like a wool farm, but it'll be like smaller. Yeah, my headset's gonna die. That's what I'm using to record the audio. I hope when it's like losing battery, it doesn't lose audio quality. That would suck. We might just have to end this one in the mines again and pick it up back here. That's okay. Like I said, I want to do this series for a long time. Whoa. Hey, look, it's happening again. Come on, I need diamonds for the thumbnail though. That's my biggest thing. A lot of emeralds. Oh man, okay. Come on, come on. I think as soon as I find a diamond, that's where I'm gonna end the recording. Come on, game. Give me some luck. Give me a diamond. I think they made diamonds rare too. Like, that's the thing. I haven't seen a single diamond. I remember, like, when I was running around, like, when I had to look for my stuff, I found, like, found more diamonds, but I didn't have, like, a pick or anything to get them. So I haven't even taken a thumbnail. I kind of think that's funny to do in every episode, find, like, the perfect thumbnail. I'm just looking for diamonds. I'm desperate now. Please, game, please. Come on. Come on. Really? None? You remember this technique with these big lava pools? Like, so you can walk across them. That's the more emeralds. I don't know what to call this one. Whoa. You know, that might be a good thumbnail. Get a couple of them. Ah, look at that. Right? Pretty cool. Sorry, I don't like showing this part. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, guys. My mic's gonna die. And, I don't have much else to say. We're just down here. I haven't found any diamonds. Kinda sucks. But I think I managed it off. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. If anybody watches, y'all take care. And have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.